In today's video, I want to share with you this beautiful CLEOME. Look at her, she is so pretty. So I did this from seeds last year. I purchased the seeds from Lowe's Garden Center and I really enjoy it. So this year I'm going to plant more of CLEOME seeds and share with you how I grew CLEOME and how you can also grow them from seeds. So this is a picture of my garden from last year. Look how pretty it is, friends. Yes, the pollinators love CLEOME, the hummingbirds, the butterflies. This is a pollinator attractor. Definitely worth putting this in your garden. And here I'm going to show you complementary plants to it. As you can see, I have liatris, I have gladiolus around it, I have roses. Look how beautiful this looks, right? It gets about, I would say, 5 feet tall, and it bloomed from, I would say, late spring all the way into frost. Yes, friends, the frost hit this CLEOME and it was still giving me blooms. But this is what it looks like in my flamingo garden bed, as you can see, interplanted with other perennials. CLEOME is an annual. I think it comes back from zones 9 and up, but naturally it is an annual. And it comes in different colors. Here we have the white CLEOME. We have the pink with the white, right? Beautiful combination. And also you have the purple CLEOME, and you also have the solid white. Here's a close-up of what it looks like in the garden. I think this was probably early summer, and then it grew. It prefers full sun. And this in front of us, friends, is just one plant, and it branched out, as you can see, into probably 6 plants. Yes, so you just need one small packet, and you probably need a couple of them in your garden, because as I said, one plant branches out into different heads. It's very whimsical, it's unique, it's an old-fashioned flower, and another name for it is, I think, is spider flower. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you how I start my CLEOME from inside. Friends, I have my seed started mixer. As always, make sure you seed started mix when you're doing seeds, because it should come with nutrients to help those tiny seeds. This one I have is an organic one I picked up. I'm not a fan of this one because it has a lot of chunks in here. I can sift it, but who want to go through that, right? I try to make life as easy as I can where possible. Just look at that. So normally I use the Jiffy. I love Jiffy. I never have this issue with the Jiffy, but I don't have any, so I just picked up what I found at the store. But anyway, so I'm gonna use this, and what I'm gonna do is to be careful wherever I put the seeds, to make sure these pieces aren't underneath the seed, because if you put the seed on top there, nothing's gonna happen. But anyways, I just digress there. So always be careful about what products you're using. So I'm gonna get some hot water, boil it, and then mix it in here, and then let it cool down before we put this in the seed trays. My friends, do you see the steam coming out from there? Yeah, so that's from the hot water. So hot water will kill any gnats or any fungus, just any bad thing in the soil, right? So I'm gonna mix it thoroughly and make sure the water is distributed evenly. And then, friends, we're gonna leave this to sit and make sure it's cool. Okay, you do not want to put this and then put your seeds in this, right? I'm gonna make sure the soil is cool. So I'm gonna mix this around off camera, let it sit maybe 15-20 minutes, and test it to make sure it's cool first, and then we'll continue the video. All right, friends, so my soil is prepped, as you can see. So we have 4 different types of CLEOMEs I'm going to start. Most of these were given to me by my neighbor friend up the road. This one is the light pink CLEOME. Then we have the white CLEOME, which I want to put in my moon garden. If I do make a moon garden, we'll see. And then we have the dark purple CLEOME, and then this one is a two-tone pink CLEOME. This is the one I did from seeds last year. This is a Rose Queen CLEOME. Look how pretty it is. And it says it takes 60 days to bloom. And it takes 10 to 14 days to germinate. And it said it should get 4 feet tall. But friends, this did not get 4 feet tall. I think it probably got 6 feet tall, right? And with your CLEOME, you do not need to stake them. That's what I love about them. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go and put the seeds in here. I'm gonna just use up maybe 4 trays of them. That's enough, right? And then I have some little markers I clip up here to mark them, to just stick in here. And if you're wondering what the pod looks like, this is what the pod looks like right here, and you can see what the seeds are looking like. So probably just do 2 seeds per cell. All right, friends, here they are. So you see what I did here? I just cut up a tag and I just stick it in here so that way I know what is what, because I'm telling you, I have a lot of seeds I started inside and I'm not gonna have a clue what is what. Anyway, so here they are. So I'm gonna put the dome on and then put it by bright window, and then the seeds will start to germinate. After they start to germinate, I'm gonna take them downstairs to my setup I have with that grow light I share with you guys. I'm loving that grow light, but they should germinate within 2 weeks or so. And after they germinate and I put them by the grow light, I'm just gonna keep my eyes on them and make sure the soil is moist. And as always, make sure you water from the bottom. All right, I can't wait to share these with you. All right, friends, so this is what my CLEOME looks like last year, right in the middle there that I planted out. And you do not need to stake these CLEOMEs. The stem of the plant is very sturdy, so there's no need to stake them. And look at that right there, you can actually get the seed pockets from there, and it's just gorgeous, right? So I'm strongly recommend you guys to start CLEOME. You can start them inside. My friend up the road told me that she just leave them alone and they reseed themselves in the garden. And she also says sometimes she plants the seeds directly in the garden in the spring season. So I hope you're able to find some CLEOMEs. You can find them at the garden centers. You can go on Etsy and you can plant some of this beautiful, unique flower in your garden. All right, friends, welcome to my backyard. It's really windy, so I might have to do voiceover if the audio is not the best. But anyways, so I just wanted to show you what the CLEOME is looking like. So this is winter interest in the garden, yes. So I did not get a chance to pull it out because, as I said, it was blooming. Like when the first frost hit, it was still blooming. Okay, I'm in zone 6B7A, and I don't know what was going on with this CLEOME. It was really enjoying the season, and as I said, it's an annual, right? So I just left it alone, and let me give you a close-up of what the seed pods are looking like. All this, as you can see, these are the seeds, yes. So I'm excited to check out the ground when spring is here and the ground starts to warm up, to see if I see any seedlings, because the one thing with the CLEOME, it will reseed. My neighbor friend up the road told me that from her experience. So this will be my 2nd year with the CLEOME. So she's like, you don't even have to start any, you just dig them out from the ground, they will reseed for you. Share that with you in the coming weeks as it warms up and the plants start to come alive, if this CLEOME reseeded on the ground here. But anyway, so here's a good close-up of what it looks like. So what I'll do, I'm gonna leave it alone until I can actually walk the garden in the spring season, but I just wanted to show you what it will look like. So if you decide to do CLEOME, leave it up, you get winter interest and just something to look at, right? But anyway, friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know down below if you'll be planting CLEOME seeds, or if it's on your list to be planted, or if you have planted them before. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna go back inside because it's a little chilly today. All right, cheers.